What's Ross?
Ross is just, he's the sum total of everything he's done through his life, like memories, experiences.
Right. So good. So all those memories and experiences and so on and so forth. Yeah. Who are they about?
Well, about the individual called Ross.
Good. Is there an individual called Ross? I'm asking you. Yeah. Look, yeah. Look, this is important. Okay. That's why I'm really really drilling down into this. Okay. Because what we just discovered a moment ago with the amnesia pointer is, in the absence of the backstory, there is no Ross. In the absence of the backstory, there's no Ross, right? But there's seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, consciousness, and awareness still happening in the absence of a Ross character. Ross is gone, right? Or you could say, I don't know who I am. So you could say, I don't know. That's, yeah.
Well, you wouldn't even think like that, would you?
Well, I don't know. You know, I mean, there's plenty of people that have experienced personal amnesia and they wake up in hospital and they've got no clue who they are. They can still communicate. They just no clue who they are. Family can walk in the hospital room and they don't recognise any family members. They've got no clue who they are. Yeah. So I'm trying to, what I'm saying to you is, this is personal amnesia, not complete brain dead amnesia. That's why I said you'd still know that was a laptop, you'd still know that was a table, and that was a human being over there. You would still know that, yeah. But in reference to self, it would just all be gone. Yeah. But something would remain. Yeah. Good. Now, that's something that remains. The mind or thoughts your whole life has been saying, this that remains, this beingness is me, Ross. Now, is that true?
Well, no, it's not.
Okay. Okay. All right. So there's two things happening, Ross. Yeah. There's an inner story that's been going on our whole life, which is just the backstory. And it's that's tormenting you. You've already identified that. Yeah. I'm lazy, or there's negative stuff going on, or whatever, right? So that's all part of the backstory. Okay. So there's that's going on. And then the other thing that is happening is just this here now-ness. Just this. Yeah. Now, from here, from this, just this, from right here, right now, yeah, if I ask you, and I'll do it with you, but if I ask you to just look around the room, just look around the room that you're in, look down at the floor, look up at the ceiling, look back the other way, yeah, look around, look behind your laptop if you like, look under the table if you can, if you've got the table there, look behind your seat that you're sitting on, then come back here, yeah. What's going on right there?
Just nothing's going on. It's just is.
Nothing's going on. There's nothing going on, correct? There's nothing happening, right? But you could be sitting there with nothing happening, but a whole lot of shit happening in here. Oh, I'm lazy. Oh, should be doing this, and I shouldn't be doing that, and but whatever. Yeah. But in the direct experience of right here, right now, in the direct experience, there's nothing happening. It's all okay. Like, it's literally all okay. It's okay. Yeah. In fact, it's quite, if you really look at it, it's very peaceful just here.
Sure.
It's still, it's peaceful. You know, it's not like the room is bursting into flames and you need to worry about that, you know. It's, yeah. No one's busting in the door with a submachine gun. It's pretty damn chilled right here, right now. Yeah.
Yeah, Terry, sorry, you keep going.
Yeah. So there's two things that are happening. There's an inner world, which is the world of the mind and the content of mind. Okay. And then there's just this here world where you are conscious, where you are aware, where seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling happens, all the senses are alive. Yeah. And it's here where we get to experience life here. We do not experience life in here. That's all imagination, all of it. Life is here. Life is here. Yeah. So, you know, I sometimes say, you know, where do you want to live?
Yeah, sure.
You know, like really. And 99% of the time, as a human being, we live in here. And we're not even aware of it.
I wanted to ask you how you go with your wisdom, if you like, how you go about pulling yourself back from being sucked into thoughts. Do you get sucked in sometimes?
Sometimes. But it doesn't last long at all. Like at all. Sometimes I can be drawn in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And very, very quickly I realized there's okay, and it's back out again.
Okay. Look, Terry, I do understand as I said at the start, I do understand the not stepping back, but just being and letting things go. I don't know if you're able to comment on this, but I have sleep apnea. Believe it or not, I'm pretty skinny and I'm atypical, but so I don't get a lot of sleep, and if I don't get enough sleep, then that really buggers up my ability to be. I sort of go into a dozy state and follow thoughts, and
sure.
So that informs how I think about myself sometimes, and then informs that whole body thing of chasing thoughts. You know, but when I'm relaxed, you know, I can much more as I should be.
Have you been experiencing that for a long time, Ross? The sleep apnea? Yeah. How much sleep do you get?
Well, it varies. On a good night, I'll get 5 hours, and I'll wake. You know, I still wake up feeling like shit. So I think I'm deprived of oxygen when I sleep. And you know, I had the test, and I had the little machine on me. And 16 minutes of deep sleep, you know, which is just, it's not great, you know.
I understand.
So I don't want to be like a victim, and I don't want to tell myself I'm a victim, but there's times when I feel I do let that inform how I think, you know.
For sure. Yeah. Look, I get that. Okay. Okay. So we need to work out a way. We need to work out a way of you falling into that deep rest state whilst you're sitting there fully awake.
I could go
that. Because it's not working when you're trying to go to sleep.
Right. Yeah, thanks, Terry.
Yeah. So okay. So from what you've been describing, the difficulty, the primary, correct me if I'm wrong, yeah? The primary difficulty that you are having is, and I shouldn't put it this way, but I have to, okay? Is letting go of mind, letting go of thoughts.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
You broke there, letting go of mind. What did you say?
Letting go of mind or letting go of thoughts.
Yeah.
Would that summarize it? Like that's pretty much it.
Yeah, sure. And even believing that that's what I should be doing. You know?
Okay. All right. Look, I'm going to have to. Okay. I want you to try this, all right?
Sure.
2 questions. First question. Can Ross feel?
Absolutely.
Second question. Can you feel a Ross? Pause.
No.
Just pause. Pause. First question. Can Ross feel? Second question. Can you feel a Ross? Just ponder those for a moment. I don't care how long you want to ponder those, but just ponder those 2 questions. Can Ross feel? Second question. Can you feel Ross?
This being that I am feels.
It's not the question.
No, I know it's not.
Let's get back to the question.
Can Ross feel? Can you feel Ross?
Yep.
Well, the obvious thing is you think you're feeling.
Who'd be thinking it's feeling? Let me ask you this, just on that very point that you just rose, yeah? Can Ross think?
Well, yeah.
Really? I'm not saying that you're wrong, but
Yeah,
you're really sure, yeah? Ross can think?
Well,
Yeah?
it certainly instigates thought.
Good. Okay. Can we put that to a test?
Yep, sure.
Okay. Stop it. What do you discover?
I discover it's difficult to stop it.
Good. That's the right answer. Because if you could stop it, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
we all would.
Yeah.
We all would. Like the shit that can go on sometimes. Yeah. That's why, some people get drunk because they want to, get out of there, or some people will go to sleep to attempt to get out of there, or some people will distract as an attempt to get out of there. Yeah. People will sit in meditation for years, Ross, trying to stop this for years. Yeah. Okay. So can Ross think?
Again, yeah, it seems to be Ross who's doing the thinking, but that's because right now I'm in a superficial spot.
Look, you know your life, okay?
Yeah.
You know your life. You know what you've been living with.
Yeah.
Your whole life. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you just now choose to not think of any of that past stuff for the rest of your life? Just for the rest of your life. Just choose to not think that stuff anymore. Could you do that?
No, I couldn't.
But you're the thinker. But Ross, I have to challenge you. Yeah, but you're the thinker. You're telling me you're the thinker.
I get your point.
Good, good. It's important, yeah, because we do believe, until we're really challenged on it, we absolutely do believe that I am the thinker.
Hmm.
Fuck, man. Like, if we really were the thinker, shame on us.
Yeah, yeah. Time wasting.
Seriously, the shit that goes on in there. Why would we? If I was the thinker, I'd choose to do one or two things. I'd choose to not think. Fuck it. I'm going fishing for the weekend. No thoughts.
Yeah.
No thoughts. All the usual stuff that floats through here. Just for 3 days, I'm going to choose to not let that happen. Okay. I'm just going to sit on a riverbank, throw in a line, and just sit there and fish and just enjoy the solitude, the quietness, the stillness. Yeah. That. Or if indeed I was the thinker, fuck it. From this point forward, I'm going to think nothing but blissful fucking thoughts because I'm the thinker. And you discover, well, she can't do either of those things. So it's important to come to an understanding and to see from your own direct experience that thoughts just happen.